Yes, we are back. Back again in Train Sim, back again in the UK to do another route. Back again in the 166 because 166. Back again on the Great Western Main Line. A route, a map, a place, a thing that we did recently on Train Sim World 2. Really wanted to come back and do it again on Train Sim. And this a very old route. 10 years old now, this route for Train Sim. So I've just found out. Going to take a first trip from here where we are in Slough. Making our way into Paddington in this lovely 166. And then back again to Slough. And then we're going to jump in a HST. That is going to be a thing. If you watch this on YouTube and you're new to my videos, or if you're not new to my videos, then welcome indeed. This going out on Railway Wednesday. The same day of the week that I put this out on. No, that didn't work, did it? The same day of the week that I'm live on Twitch. YouTube thing goes out on a Wednesday, Twitchy thing for Train Sim on a Wednesday. I know. On a Monday, some OMSI. On a Friday, something. And on a Saturday, it goes out some Train Sim World 2. Same day that I stream it on Twitchy thing. I know it's almost, logical. There's a train. Because Train Sim. There'll be some links in the doobly-doo below. One to where you can get this route for the Train Sim, which I think is about £6 because it's been out a while. One to the Twitch page where you can watch me do this stuff live on the Twitchy 6 days of the week apparently, and another one to a Discord server everyone hates. Right, let's jump inside the oh hello, that was a view. Let's jump inside the trainy thing then. Let's reset the track IR. We should be good to go. Next stop is Langley. We haven't got any of the windowy open things. That livery looks horrible. First Great Western Link. Okay, yeah, I forgot just how slow this train was. We got a good view. Yeah, good evening then to Trent, Shorty and JP and Big Dave. Yeah, I'm in standard mode, so we're not in Korea, north or south, which I did on purpose. So both these routes tonight are in standard mode, so I'm going to worry about the speedy thing. Oh, another train coming towards me because, train. It's got a proper horn though. I do like the 166. I am a fan of these really, well, slow, I think is the key word, isn't it? Slow DMUs. How's my Wednesday gone? Busy. Yes, it's GCSE season, isn't it? That noise was a noise, and you can tell that because of the way that it was one. Did I use a van today? No. Pretty much desk bound today. Right, we'll come off the power and apply some of the breakage. I've played Planet Coaster many times. I think there's a series on YouTube. Yes, I am a fan of the Microsoft Surface now. Okay, that's much braking. Okay, I forgot how bad this thing was at doing the braking thing. Oh, we're going to be fine. Yeah, Planet Zoo's on my list to go back to, because I never really did much with that either. The braking. Can we have some of the braking? No, I haven't played Jurassic World. Any of the braking would be the stopping would be, it'd be handy to do the stopping. Can we have the stopping? Thank you. Oh, that was fine. That was loads of room. There aren't any brake pads. Someone's wedged a small ferret covered in butter between the caliper and the disc. There's an image in my head. So where are we going? Langley, which is here. Ivor, the engine. West Drayton. Hayes and Harlington. Hang on, I'm reading out the things. Southall, Ealing Broadway, Paddington. Then turn around, go back to Ealing Broadway, Southall, Hayes and Harlington, West Drayton, Ivor, the engine, Langley, and then Slough. Right, 1.4 of the things to the Ivor, the engine. Not a hedgehog then, they're definitely not a hedgehog. Are we moving? There is movement, and that's the throttle jammed all the way in the forwards. Hi, Stu. Come on, we can do it. We can get some speed. Yes, so 2 lots of train sim, or trains a week now. Train Sim Classic, meant this thing, on a Wednesday night. Train Sim World 2 on a Saturday lunchtime. So 2 lots of trains a week. OMSI on a Tuesday for now. Thursday something single player, so tomorrow night we got some House Flipper. Friday night something fun. Saturday lunchtime something strange probably, and then some farming currently on a Sunday. You wrote your car off on Saturday. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, I should be doing a stopping thing, shouldn't I? Hang on. These stopping places are far too close together. Menu? What menu? Braking. Braking. Well, that audio went a bit audio-y. More of the braking. But yeah, this thing doesn't like so it doesn't like accelerating. It doesn't like stopping. I think if trains had to go round corners, this thing wouldn't like that either. It just sounds good. Welcome to Ivor. There's other trains going out the other way. So it's slow at going and slow at braking. Good choice there. Well, yeah. Yeah, 10 years old this scenario, and sort of shows. Ivor is Susan's sister. At least still in service. I'm guessing there's 166s somewhere. Come on, you can do it. You can do the accelerating. I just like it because it's single hand operation, because no, I'm not going there. So you just grip it in your left hand and you're away. And we got a little thing. Right, 1.29 miles to the West Drayton. I can see we're not going to get much speed up here, are we? Because there's not a lot of distancing between the places with the distances. There will be a HST after this scenario. Paddington to Oxford, I believe. Oh god, that's way too fast. Wow. It's like you're trying to communicate with the brakes, and it's like, okay, we'll just write a letter and post it, and by the time, you know, a couple of days later the brakes get the letter and they really go, oh, you're the brakes. Oh, sorry, I've just got the letter. Or it's like sending an email to someone that's only got their emails to send and receive every hour. Why would anyone do that? Well, no, because we cover the pigeon in grease and use that in case the weasel gets out. That's a very little platform. Okay, so we're arriving at West Drayton. If we can actually manage to do the stoppy thing. Brakes a thing? They're not great. But it has got a good horn, so we'll forgive it the brakes. So West Drayton, Hayes and Harlington, Southall, Ealing Broadway, Paddington, and turn around and come back again. I think Drayton Park. As long as you don't think Drayton Manor is anywhere near here. Because it's not. A greasy pigeon with slippery brake, indeed. Right, oh, 2.2 miles now. Oh, we can beep beep. Right, here we go. Hold on, people. This thing's just so quick. Oh, I'm pinned in my chair. Ponta boy, thank you very much for the bits. Much appreciated. Wow, yeah. It's just all kinds of rapid, isn't it? It's very quiet inside, though. Don't leave my bag unattended. I'll try not to. You always got to know where your bag is. Oh wow, we got an 85 limit coming up. Well, that ain't going to be a thing, is it? We're not going to do that. We're not going to hit the 85. Not even going to hit the 75 at this rate. Right, 1 and a bit miles to go. Yeah, 85. It's not happening. Hi, Michael. Oh, that was a noise. Yeah, just fill out one of those, and you'll be absolutely fine. No issues at all. Every time I see that, it makes me want to play Fern Bus. Perhaps I should do that one Thursday. God, I haven't done that. Yeah, I should remember the whole speech thing, wouldn't I? I told you I should have recorded that. It's been such a long time. Continue on the football DLC. Well, wait to get sacked. Thing is, it's just all motorway driving. That's the only downside of that, which I know is what Fern Bus is. Right, then we come to Hayes and Harlington. Hi, Damien. Coming into Hayes and Harlington slowly, but we are coming into Hayes and Harlington. Very, very slowly. Wow. I know what it is. I bet the driver's got like a really full cup of coffee on the dash, and he just wants to accelerate and brake so slowly that he's not going to spill his coffee. This one goes between Slough and Paddington, then back to Slough. And then we're doing one of the HST that goes from Paddington to Oxford. Yeah, Saturday when we're doing Train Sim World 2, that's going to be the West Somerset Railway. Which I did like that. Oh, that was close for you and I was leaning in. Let's just do the acceleratory thing then. Oh, it's the acceleration is just so rapid. The Minehead place. I think so. It's been such a long time since I did the West Somerset one. Yeah, tomorrow night got some House Flipper. We're looking at the Pets DLC. And Friday night back with some more Forza Horizon 5. Saturday lunchtime, Train Sim World 2. Saturday night, going to be doing some power washing. And then Sunday afternoon on the farm. And then back with more things next week. And we get 2 weeks' time. We've got the extended weekend, the Jubilee thing. So there'll be a couple of additional streams chucked in there. Right, into Southall. Slowly. You're working Jubilee weekend. I'm not. Where I work, I think half the company has taken time off on that week, using 3 days holiday to take the whole week off. So it'll be nice and peaceful. Right, Into Southall we come. Rather rapidly, but should be fine. It just doesn't brake, this thing, does it? It's like, nope, sorry, not giving you any brakes at all. Well, I think a lot of people will be making the most of the time off, when they're going away, going to see family, so it'll be busy. Yeah, the weekend will be normal streams, but there'll be extra streams on the Thursday and Friday. I'll probably stream maybe a bit earlier and a bit longer on the Thursday, and there'll be an extra stream on the Friday lunchtime. Right, a long stretch now, 3.39 miles to Ealing Broadway. Go all of the beans, every single bean. It's almost like this thing's geared for like high speed. It's like putting off in 5th gear in your car. Right, I might actually be able to get a decent bit of speed up now. To learn a train. Oh, stick some L plates on it. Finally, a bit of a burst of speed. We call it that. Oh no, we've got an 80 limit coming up. Will we be able to slow down? So yeah, so all the way to Paddington with this, which is the stop after Ealing Broadway. Then we turn around and go back to Slough, and then we jump in HST. See, that seemed a bit fast for that bit of kink in the track. Right, mile and a bit to go to Ealing Broadway. So it's being shot at with a rifle. So yeah, quite an old route, this one. I think 2012 it said, but I checked it out earlier. But, you know, it still stands up today. Anything with a HST in it, it's a big tick in my book. Okay, all of the braking. We're going to overrun the platform. We're not going to stop in time. Not a hope in hell. That's 4 brakes. It's just like there's just nothing. That was 4 brakes from all the way back there. I know it says Paddington now, but I am going to stop at Ealing Broadway. Yeah, it's fine. We're okay. Emergency brakes on. Imagine having some sort of emergency in front of you. It's like, yeah, I just get, you know, just get out. Well, at least the people that wanted to get off here can now actually get off here. That'll be a tale to tell, wouldn't it? You never know. Never guess what happened today. Train overshot the runway. Train overshot the platform, and it had to back up. And now I can't go anywhere because the doors are open. Okay, right, now Paddington. So yeah, it's into Paddington. Turn around, go back to Ealing Broadway, Southall, Hayes and Harlington, West Drayton, Ivor, Langley, and then Slough. Hi, Ethan. Right, 5 miles to go. So then it's a trip in a HST after this one. Well, when we get back to Slough. Well, increase the viewers, I suppose. So we've got all these tracks to ourselves. So this is where you'd expect the line to be really busy. You'd see a constant sort of flurry of trains, if that's a collective noun. Okay, why you do the beepy at me? What have I missed? Have we got a signally thing that I've missed? That's doing it again now. No, we've got green signals. Okay, I don't know why it was beeping. We have got to slow down. I was just concerned then we were going to come across a red. Right, let's do the slowing down thing if we can, back to a 50. So basically you're calling him a drug dealer, Michael, is that what you're saying? Well, I've got 2 phones. Personal phone, work phone. You need 2 phones for Pokemon Go. Oh Jesus, you remember that? Is it still a thing? There aren't people still out there wandering the streets collecting Pokemon, surely. Wow. It did well initially to get kids out of the house, didn't it? But I do that on a Monday evening. And thank you very much for that. People still ride around collecting Pokemon, that's just weird. Right, in we come into Paddington, not the bear, because you don't want to come in. No, that's just the whole. No, I'm not even gonna end that sentence. Right, so we get to Paddington. We've got to turn around and go back to Slough. Yes, I did see that on the tweeties. She opened the Liz Perp line. Right, slow it down. Hi, Market. Or Mark, sorry. Was it Market? Mark. How is that conflict? What conflict? I'm guessing Twitch stopped something you typed unwell. It wasn't me or Nightbot. Right, so that's what we're driving after we finish this scenario, is the HST. But for now, we got to arrive here, change ends. Yeah, cheers, Ponter Boy. Thanks very, very, very much for the bits. I dread to think how many mobile phones I've got in this house. Some very old, but there's quite a few. Jelly babies. I've been busy on the last few streams. I don't get much chance to eat them. It's not on. I need to find a more chilled out stream. Right, open the doors. So we arrived here in Paddington. Then we got to change ends and then go back towards Slough, because we can't go that way because we hit the buffers and that'd just be inconvenient. Well done, you arrived at London Paddington. Switch cabs and make your way back to Slough. Remember to keep your timetable. Outward journey went very well. Tried to make return trip untroubled. Yeah, we'll see. There we go. Into the forwards. Next stop, Ealing Broadway. Fizzy cola bottles, blimey. I haven't had them for a long time. Hi, Griff. Right, so back out of Paddington. Oh, that was quick, wasn't it? And then back towards Ealing Broadway. So back to Slough. And then we'll be taking a HST out of Paddington on a trip to Oxford. See, that's a proper noise. Swindon for the traffic. But I do like the centre of Oxford. Yeah, I don't drink any fizzy drinks. None at all. Okay, so 5 miles from Ealing Broadway. And then it's Southall, Hayes and Harlington, West Drayton, Ivor, not the engine, Langley, and then Slough. I'm going to Starbucks tomorrow, which I think is the first time I'd have had a Starbucks or a takeaway coffee in 4 years? Maybe 4 years. And the last one I had was in Perth in Scotland. I drink juice with Fred. I'm still really annoyed that no one even commented on that photo. The effort I took in taking that photo. Oh, I'm doing the speedy thing. Well, you did, yeah. Okay, one person. I don't know if I've ever had Costa. I don't know if I've ever had a Costa. I think I've only ever had Starbucks. Right, 85 limit. Not going to get a chance to hit that. It's still ridiculously quiet in this carriage. There's having a quiet carriage and there's having a quiet carriage. The soundproofing in this must be incredible. Can't it? He's a bit relaxed, isn't he? Can't hear the engine at all. Yeah, I don't think I've had a Greg's coffee either. I don't do takeaway coffee. forget, I'm the guy that bought a Tassimo, used it once, and didn't like the taste, never used it again. It still sat on the side in my kitchen, and that was 3 years ago. I'm a man of simple tastes. Oh, I threw them away. But I still kept the machine on the side. I'm finally getting a move on. And we got to start doing the slowy downy thing. To a giveaway of it in Discord. No, because if I didn't have it there, there'd be a gap on the side in the kitchen. I wouldn't like that. Right, Ealing Broadway. Well, no, because you can get aftermarket pods, can't you? So you can get cheaper pods. I just don't like the taste of the coffee. I'm not a fan. I don't just give me instant coffee. That's it. Oh god, no Melliburs. No, Nescafe Original. Which is thankfully what we have at work. Mainly because I do the purchasing. And I buy it. Right, so heading back towards Slough. So then we'll jump in a HST and do the trip from Paddington to Oxford, which I think is non-stop, I think. Is the mouldy milks in the warehouse? Yes, I've got to try and go over there. Probably Friday. I really must remember to take a picture of it. It's still there. It was left out, that's going to be 2 years ago now. Yeah, over 2 years ago. It's been left out. It's Cravendale, but I still don't think it's going to be very drinkable by now. Drink it, I think you'd have to cut it up. Yeah, because the last time that office was manned was the March of the whole lockdown thing. Oh, HST. Give it to the cows on the farm. I think that'll be the next thing that we stop doing. We'll be farming. I think it's becoming less and less of an interest. which is why I'm now doing 3 single player streams a week. Wednesdays, Thursdays and Saturday lunchtimes. It was fresh milk, Cravendale stuff. Hey, has anyone tried feeding a bacon sandwich to a pig? They might like it. Tomorrow night is House Flipper, looking at the Pets/Luxury DLC. Friday night is some more Forza Horizon 5. Saturday lunchtime, Train Sim World 2, looking at the West Somerset Railway. Saturday night, power washing. And Sunday afternoon, farming. It's not that I don't like farming, Dorset. It's just there's less and less interest from those of us on the farm. I only go on for the streams now. And pretty much nobody else does, apart from Ed. So I think it's one of those that's probably run its course, which is fine. We'll find something else. There's plenty of stuff I can do. Right, into Slough 4 we come. No, I don't know. It's the youngsters have got exams, so that's their concentration, quite rightly so. There's a couple of people that just haven't been on the farm, and I don't get time because I'm streaming Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, twice on Saturday. I do take a Sunday and Monday night off, so I don't really get the time to go on. So yeah, it's just one of those things. Sometimes things just run their course and you bring something new in and that becomes the new thing. So it's all good for me. There's loads of stuff I want to do. I really want to do something like sort of Alone in the Dark, that sort of thing, as a series. Something I can do like week on week on week on week, and carry on, but it's fitting that in. I'm really enjoying Train Sim, really enjoying Train Sim World 2. Doing some stuff I don't do that often on a Thursday now, so going to be doing some, say, House Flipper tomorrow. We've got we can do some cooking sim, we can do some bus mechanic, we can do some railroads online. I still want to finish off doing Surgeon Sim, but we've got to wait till we get enough of us for that. There's loads of content that I want to do, but with only 7 streams a week, it's tough. Yeah, I know, that lawn mowing sim's really good for money. Yeah, Dorset, I'm not saying I don't like I love farming. It's really enjoyable. Being honest, I think the farms in 22 aren't as good as the farms we had in 19. And I think that's part of the reason. We've always said that the economy system in 22 and doing the production is too easy. It makes too much money. It makes the game too quick, and I think that's the case. We had some really good maps in 19, which sort of kept everyone interested. We haven't got that in 22. Yeah, I should be mowing my lawn on or lawns on Saturday morning or Sunday morning. To do the both of them, though, it takes me about 20 minutes. Right, Hayes and Harlington in 1.1 miles. Blimey. I showed someone at work the other day a picture of my back garden before I had a major sort of attack of it, and after, and it looks completely different. I haven't finished yet. It was like there was, you'd expect some tribe to be living out there, because literally I'd done nothing with it for a year. So it's just overgrown and full of weeds. The patio was full of weeds. Hadn't done a thing. Bum simulator. Oh, that's the like tramp simulator, as we would call it here. Simpsons stuff, house tour. God, the amount of stuff I've thrown away. Pretty much seen well, there's a few rooms of the house in my last setup video. Bedrooms in there, hallway, landings in there, computer rooms in there, kitchens in there, living rooms in there. I counted the other morning, Monday morning, the amount of computers in my living room. I think it was 16. It was either 16 or 17. It might have been 16. I think it's 16 computers in my living room. Right, West Drayton, next.
Welcome on board this service. When the audible warning sounds, please stand clear of the doors as they are about to close.
When the audible warning sounds, please stand clear of the doors as they are about to close. Yeah, due to lack of interest, won't be planning any more meetups. And yeah, I've been on camera. Ow. I've been on camera. I'm just never a fan of people that have themselves sat in the bottom corner of the screen. When I have watched people like that, I end up watching them more than I'm watching the content. So I've just always found it better to have just not have a body sat on screen. Plus it means I can just sit here in a scruffy old t-shirt and have the door open behind me because there's a hallway behind me, and can shove jelly babies in my mouth without caring. No, I've still got the bird. Last month, yeah, as of 2 days ago, I've had him 2 years. I haven't got a cat. Well, I'm slowly working my way around the house now. Decorating is the next thing. Spare room. My bedroom before my week off in September, and then in my week off in September it's going to be this room. Everything's going to be taken out of it, proper unit built, put the monitors on, hide all the wires, rejig it all, rewire it all, and then put it all back together. No, sweet tub's still there. It's still got the same jelly babies in it. Right, into West Drayton we come. Or I don't think I'm going to be stopping. Oh, I don't know, it might be lucky. I got outbid on eBay today. Was bidding for a series X. No, Xbox One X. And got outbid by £1 in the last like 30 seconds. I couldn't refresh my phone quick enough and put another bid in. Wasn't happy. Right, West Drayton. Then it's Ivor, Langley and Slough. Right, I'll brace ourselves ready for this epic acceleration. Off we go. Oh, look at it. Literally pinned to my seat. It's like, oh! Yeah, not quite.
Well,
Quite easy as a train driver, though, isn't it? You just, when you pull away, you just slam the handle all the way back and just wait. No, it's to complete my collection. I'm trying to collect every model of Xbox. And I've only got the Xbox One X, the Series S and the Series X, and I've got every model. Hi Aaron. Then I've got to complete my PlayStation collection as well then. Right, into Ivor we come. No, that sounded wrong. I've got my original Xbox One, the Xbox 360, the 360 Elite, the 360S, the 360E, then my Xbox One Day One Edition, Xbox One S, then I got to get the Xbox One X, the Xbox Series S and the Xbox Series X. And I've got every model of Xbox. Yes, 10 years this has been out. Hi Harry. The 360 Core. Really? It's a basic version of 360. I've got a standard 360. Okay, I'm going to have to go on an eBay quest. I can't have that. I can't be missing a model. Probably quite cheap to pick up as well, I should imagine. Then I've got to find somewhere to display them all, because then I want to get a Mega Drive to have one of those. A Dreamcast to have one of those. Then a Wii. 25 quid. Bargain. Right, Langley next. No, they're all in my living room at the moment, in 2 display cabinets. I've filled up some space with some my old Macs and laptops and stuff. Go and watch my setup video from 2 years. A lot of it hasn't changed. From 2 years ago, rather. But I'm waiting until September till I've redone this room to do it again. because I want to get rid of all the wires so they're not visible, which with the mixing desk could be interesting because that is just wire fest with all the inputs and outputs going in and out of that. Right, Langley is next. Yeah, it's a good route. That's why I wanted to come back and do it. I got quite a lot of routes where I haven't really done much in, which is why, you know, over the coming months, we should go back and do some of the routes that I've already got. There'll be some new stuff as well, obviously. A couple of weeks' time, we can be doing Roy Bridge. Obviously, we got Steam coming to Train Sim World 2 at the end of the month. So I'll be doing that on the Wednesday that week. And then Train Sim on the Saturday. Steam I'm really looking forward to. That's going to be a challenge. You do get Oxford. Yeah, I'm still disappointed. I like the Train Sim one, but when I first leapt in it, I was slightly disappointed because of the fact that it only went as far as Reading. And I really wish they'd do like Reading to Bristol, because I'd go through Swindon. Maybe one day. Right, we're here at Langley. Then it's Slough. And then we'll jump into HST. I still stand by the fact that if I had to do one sim and one sim only, this would be it. I just love the diversity, even just sticking to UK stuff, which I mainly do. I just love it. Oh God, yeah. Yeah, this would be the sim. It would be this, and that's it. If I had to choose one sim to do and nothing else. So if I was going to concentrate, not necessarily from a YouTube point of view or a Twitch point of view, if I was going to just do one sim and not be able to play anything else, it would be this. Followed closely probably by Farm Sim. MSFS wouldn't even be up there for me. Loads and loads of hours in Flight Sim. This Sunday, my first look video at the BAE 146 for MSFS is going out on YouTube. ETS2 I've got bored with. Been doing that for bloody 7 years, 6 years, wherever it's been now, and it's nothing new. When there's new maps out, yes, I'll go and jump on those. Yeah, I've had enough of it. Thing is, it's the whole time thing, isn't it? With Train Sim World 2, most of the routes are an hour. It's because of consoles, and I think if it made them longer, it'd clash with this. So I sort of see them having a differential between the two. I get that. You know, I'm happier. You know, stick with this for long routes. You know, we'll do our annual 7-hour plus stream at Christmas. So we'll do, I think this year is going to be London to Edinburgh in a pacer, not stopping at every stop. I've got to slow it down to a 15. I don't think it's a time thing. I like the difference between them. Yes, I'd love longer routes in Train Sim World too, but I like the fact that you can just jump on, do a couple of scenarios, and then come off again.
Oh yeah.
Kinlayan, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Thanks so much for the follow. Oh, I'm doing much of the speeding now, aren't I? Oops. Well, I heard somewhere that it was to do with some of the constraints of consoles. But, okay. We're not getting any longer routes. Right, we have made it to Slough. And now, when this is finished, it's HST time. Yeah, but don't forget, it's still on the Xbox One, isn't it? So, they're not going to make two versions of the same game. Maybe one day. Some of the passengers have put in formal complaints. Not my fault I arrived late. It's a stupid train. Doesn't like accelerating or braking. You can't blame me for that. Oops. Right. Let's go and jump in a HST then. Great Western Main Line. There it is. And it's that one. I did overshoot a little bit, yeah. A little tiny bit. Good evening. No problems to report at the moment, and that's the way you want to keep it. Watch your speed and make sure you're aware of what's happening ahead. Check your timetable with F1. Good luck. Right. That. That. Okay, let's turn those off. That one on. And is it that way around or that way around? I think it's one of the way rounds. That one? No, that's that one. Oh, that's bright. There we go, marker lights and headlight. Okay. That. We should be good to go. Right, so we're stopping at Reading and then Oxford. Microsoft Space Simulator. Wow. No, not really random events. Oh, smoky. I'm sorry, but that's pornographic. That shouldn't be allowed. I should have put the 18 plus signal up there, shouldn't I? I do apologise. Well, it's a 12-year-old scenario, a 12-year-old route, so... Oh, that's just... That is pornographic. Okay, so 40 limit. What was pornographic? That noise! Oh, I do like a bit of turbo whistle. High steam trains. Right, so 40 limit. So you've got 35 miles to Reading. And then up to Oxford. Steve getting exciting over a trip. If anybody here doesn't get excited or likes the sound of a HST at full chat, then you should not be here. Right, we got 100 limit coming up. Further Voyager, get out. Right then, now we got 100 limit coming up. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, hang on. Slightly speeding. Right, are we ready? 100 section coming up. I'm going to put the game volume up a little bit. I do apologise. Are we ready? That's just so nice. Back down a bit. I'm some pancreas, probably. Don't press the horn. What? Don't do this then. Oh, one outside. Okay, so don't do. Oh, even a bit of tunnel reverb going on there. How much? Click on the link. It's only cheap, I think, when I spotted it earlier. It's my favourite station. I do like Paddington, I must admit. No, it's not DLC, is it? It's route. How many times have we got to go through this? Route. Yeah, I know. I'm listening with headphones as well. Right, so it's pretty much going to be a flat out trip. Yeah, it's route as in route, not route as in Groot. So 30 miles to Reading. I think the 166 was a bit faster accelerating, apart from that initial thing. I'd love to do the HST on a really long run with lots of stops, but I think I'd just be a quivering mess at the end of it. Yeah, please don't just play with the bot commands, Ethan. Okay, that's a view. I don't think this is Valenta. So both my knobs yanked all the way back. All of the beans. So yeah, we got Reading and then Oxford, which is over there somewhere. There we go, Oxford. It's pretty much just a flat out run. So good. See, if only it's carried on, I could go home. Someone needs to answer that phone. Sun is setting. 5:30. 118 miles an hour. Yeah, there are HSTs left in service. They run between Plymouth and Penzance. Because there's no electrification down there. They're shorter sets though. Grr. Thank you very much for that. What music did you say? Thank you indeed. Do you play Wreckfest? Used to play Wreckfest a lot. We had our own server. It was something we did weekly. But like a lot of the multiplayer games that we did, we haven't got the people to do Wreckfest anymore. Which is why we stopped doing Forza for a while. Why we don't do golfing with idiots anymore. Despite the fact I love that game. Yeah, we haven't got the people. I'm sure Wreckfest will be back at some point. I know, we'll only see Ducky on Sunday. Right, 16 miles to Reading. Trying to stay under the speed limit. Yeah, golfing with friends is brilliant, but you need a lot of people. Right. If anyone else does that, they're getting timed out. I'm warning you. Stop it. Right, 13 miles to go to Reading. And then it's a trip up to Oxford from there. Danger, Will Robinson. You know what, for a 12-year-old scenario, this is actually quite... Right, where is he? Where is he? as well. Stop it, you bastards. I'm just going to increase the amount to like £10 minimum. That'll stop you. Right. We're now only 6 miles from Reading. The song's payday for me. Oh, because PayPal will take a chunk of it. More money for jelly babies. Indeed.
Oh yeah.
Phil, wow, have you picked a stream to follow on? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the madness. Alright, 5 miles to Reading, and then it's off to Oxford. We follow because of the song. I think both Trent and Michael should probably be both out of their timeouts now. I've never known Streamlabs take anything. It's just PayPal. Right. Come off the gas slightly. Love you too, Michael. I did warn you. Right, we got a 50 coming up. We better go mucho brachio. Mucho brachio. Unwell. Not that you can respond. Thank you very much. Right, we have arrived at Reading. Old Reading. So this is a 12-year-old scenario. Where some of the doors opened. Oh yeah, some of the doors opened. Okay, so we sit here and we'll wait. That's a noise. And then it's off to Oxford. I can have a jelly baby now. While we're waiting for the passengers to board at Reading. Yeah, I forgot how much time really doesn't change these old scenarios for Train Sim. 10 years old this is. You wouldn't think it, really. These are still jelly babies I got bought for my birthday. And that was, what, 3 months ago? Yeah, some of the doors open, it's fine. I don't really care if all the passengers get on. Door open, next door. Welcome to Reading. Sun is going down. So Oxford will be the final call for this route and for this evening when we get there. See, I really do like Train Sim. It's just very relaxing. Almost like Flight. Depending on how the Flight video goes, that's going out on YouTube on Sunday for the BAE 146, and someone can explain to me what I mucked up on the autopilot. Then I might do a Flight next Thursday in the BAE 146. The best pound you've spent. I should increase the amount, shouldn't I? The naughty donation corner. Come on, people of Reading, how long do you need to get on board the train? We do get to hear the acceleration though. The end credits should be interesting. I think the worst one was 2 years ago. About 2 years ago, which is the most donations I had in a video. One of the ones during lockdown, wasn't it? It was a long. It wasn't the long one, or was it the long one? It was one of the long ones. I think I ended up with over 200 quid in donations, which was ridiculous. But the end credits, it took me ages, because then the hosting thing was still in then, so people could host then, and obviously followers, hosters, and people that donated. It took me an absolute about 3 times round, I think, before I got through all the credits. It was a ball thumbing stream, was it? It was Michael with a £100 donation, I think. Yeah, which is mad. And someone had a 50 quid donation. Right. Anyway, Oxford. I think that's what I bought my Farm Sim side panel with. That's what paid for that. Right. Oxford is next. Then let's have some porn. Are we ready? Oh, that's just too good of a noise. And one coming the other way as well. There we go. Right, back off the power slightly. Right, off to Oxford then, from Reading. So good. Yeah, I think there was one of the long streams where people went wild with the donations, because there was one point where I was just completely speechless. I'm sure it was just after my dad had passed away. I did a train sim stream. So that was, yeah, that was, might be sort of 2 years ago to sort of this sort of week. So I know we're in lockdown. One of the 3 attempts at doing the I Stole a Train. £134 subs gifted altogether, £668. Jesus Christ. One day, Michael, I'll buy you a beer or a coffee. Yeah, birthday stream last year, a lot of donations. This year, nothing. £668 beer. That will be an expensive beer. Yeah, this is never going to be one of those things for me, and it never has been about that. It's never been about the money. It's never been about the subscribers and the followers and the donations. I've never been one that's asked for people to sub. I don't even do that on the YouTube videos. Ask people to subscribe and all that. I've never been about that. It's great when people do, and it's awesome that when people come back and stick around and become part of things, but that's never been a priority for me. Paddington to Penzance in a Pacer was 7.5 hours. We've done, first one was Paddington to Penzance in a Pacer, then was Edinburgh to London in a Pacer. Last Christmas we did Penzance to Paddington in a Pacer. This year's going to be the return Scotland trip. We're going to be doing London to Edinburgh in a Pacer. So yeah, 7.5, 8 hours. The old chap from Swindon. I want to do the train down to Penzance. That's on my list this year. One Saturday, I'm just going to jump on the train to Penzance, go down there, spend an hour or whatever, and then turn around and come back. It might be expensive, but I've always wanted to go down there by train. Right, so making our way to Oxford now. Yeah, I probably want a bit longer than 55 minutes. I will walk around at Penzance. So I'd probably get an early train down, so one of the first ones from here down, and try and get a sort of a late one back. It's been a few years. It's about 10 years. No, yeah, about 10 years since we've been down at Penzance. Get on a train, pay your wages. I need to go and watch the ballet, pay my wages. London to Bristol, so Great Western Main Line. Nice, Atlas. Yeah, I've driven down there loads of times, but always wanted to do that bit by train. And just a nice chilled way to spend a day in it, just sat on the train. Good podcast, or a few podcasts. I got a weekly podcast that I'm about 4 years behind on. I stream a route on a laptop while you're doing the route. Oh, yeah, that'd need some data connection, wouldn't it? My gaming laptop, I'd cope with it, but I wouldn't have a data connection. Yeah, I've never done it. The furthest I've been on a train going south is Plymouth. I think I got a train to Plymouth once. I'll have to time it, Michael. Get on the train when you're going down there. Right, 13 miles from Oxford. Oh God, heavy braking, lots of the brakings. Uh-oh, crap, single yellow. We're going to run a red, we're going to run a red. We're majorly going to run a red. Request to pass signal danger approved. Good. I was coming through anyway. Oh, it's green, we're okay. Thank God for that. Oh, that was close. That was definitely close. Furthest west I've been on a train is Swansea. Furthest north. Nottingham. There's a train in front of me. Thank God for that. Right, off up towards Oxford then. I really like this line. I forgot how good it was. This is why, if I had to do one sim and one sim only, train sim would be it. Yeah, so the cooling towers are still there, look, because it's 10 years old. So the power station's still there. It's all gone now. It's all houses now. I bought a computer from Didcot. My first Mac I bought from Didcot. Which I've still got downstairs. Yeah, Oxford is east of Swindon. So towards London we are still. Did this Mac have the knife? Oh, very good. Okay, 8 Mile. So good. I used to go to the McDonald's in Witney back in my biking days. It used to be if I fancied an evening ride on a bike, motorbike this was, I'd go from Swindon out towards Oxford as far as Farringdon, the back road up to Witney, to McDonald's, and then along to Burford, and then back from Burford through Lechley back to Swindon. So it's an awesome journey on a bike. Cambridge. I've got one that way. I've got like a 2-hour journey that way, which I have done before, but a long time ago, I think. I'll do that again. Motorbike, not bicycle. Good way of had a crap day at work. It was a good way just to get out on the bike. Right, off up towards Oxford we go. 4.5 miles. It's actually gone quite quick. And there we will bid adieu. What route haven't I done yet on Train Sim? I've got a few that I haven't done anything with. There's a lot that I haven't got. I hope that wasn't warning me for a yellow that I didn't spot. No, we're okay. We're off to Siren for the weekend. I do like Cirencester, it's very nice. Bought an engagement ring from there. Day after New Year's Day. Right, in we come, slowing it down to Oxford. I'd love to go back to Fuerteventura. I absolutely love the place. America is first on my list. I will get there next year. Right, into Oxford we come. Is that a red? That's a red. Okay, we'll stop for it. Right, we've just gone yellow. We're okay then. Just gone green. Yeah, we'll go through some of the routes I've got at the end of this. So I can get some inspiration as to what to do next week. Woolacombe. Oh, very nice. I like South Devon. Spent a lot of time down in Paddington and Torquay, which is really nice. Before it then switched to be the New Forest. This train terminates here. Get off my train. And in we come. Welcome to Oxford. And opens the doors. Yeah, Paddington's nice. Paddington's stuck in the 70s. It's one of those places that it just never ages. My folks used to go there on the holiday, in the 70s, and took them down there like 5 years ago, something like that, and it hadn't changed. They said it still looks the same. That high street down towards the seafront in Paddington just hasn't changed. It's just really bizarre. No, South Coast is where I'm going to end up when I retire. Milford-on-Sea, Barton-on-Sea, Christchurch, that sort of area. That's where I shall be. Well done, you managed to keep to your timetable. Your performance is improving. Try something challenging next time. What, and that wasn't? So we've got a few lines I haven't done anything with. Done that one. Barnes, Trecker, Leicester, Dresden. I haven't done anything in that one yet. Karlsruhe. Haven't done anything in that one yet. Birmingham Cross City we've done. Chatham Main and Medway Valley lines, done a couple in that. Chatham Main line, done a few in that one. Chatham Main line, Victoria to Dover and Ramsgate, done a couple in that one. Clinchfield Railroad, Elkhorn City to St Paul, nothing. East Coast Main line, I haven't done any of those. I don't know why, because that's a Deltic. I don't know why I haven't done the Deltic. And there's some 101 stuff. I'm not a fan of the 101 if I'm honest. London to Peterborough, done a few of those. Edinburgh to Glasgow, done a couple of those. That's actually quite a good line. Maybe I could do a couple of those again, but it's snowy and rainy. Feather River, can't even say it. Feather River Canyon, done a couple of those. 5 Circle Line, I do like the Circle Line. Frankfurt High Speed, done none of those. So maybe we could do a couple of high speed Frankfurty runs next week. Frankfurt to Koblenz, not done. The hell's that? That thing's bloody ugly. Oh, that could be a thing for next week, couldn't it? The ugly train. We could do a couple of those maybe. London to Ipswich, done a couple of those. Glasgow Subway, love that. Great Western Main Line, it's the one we just done. Hamburg S-Bahn, done one of those. Hamburg to Lübeck, done a couple. The Kyle Line, done that one. Colne to Koblenz, done none of those, and there's quite a lot of them. Liverpool to Manchester Piccadilly. London Faversham High Speed. London to Brighton, love London to Brighton. Mannheim to Karlsruhe, not done any of that one. Marseille to Avignon, done one of those. Miami to West Palm Beach, we've done a couple of. Mittenwald Barn, done one of. London to Bedford, done one of. Klamath Falls, did that recently. Munich to Garmisch, done a couple of those. New York to New Haven, done a couple of those. Norddeutsche Bahn, Kiel to Lübeck, done one of those. Norfolk Southern N Line, done none of those because it's freight. North Jersey Coast, done a couple of those. North London, done a couple of those. North Somerset, done none of those. Or perhaps we could do that next week, couldn't we? Because we're doing the North Somerset. That could be interesting. Doing West Somerset this Saturday in Train Sim World 2. So could then do the North Somerset, do a couple of these in Train Sim next week. That might not be a bad shout. North Somerset, West Somerset. I'll forget that by then. North Wales Coastline, done a couple of those. North Wales Coastal, done a couple of those. North Wales Coastal Crew at Holyhead, done that. Nuremberg and Regensburg, Peninsula Corridor, Portsmouth Direct, London Waterloo to Portsmouth, done a couple of those. Riviera Line, I've nearly done all of them in the Riviera Line. I love the Riviera Line. Riviera Line in the 50s. Salzburg to Mordorf, Salzburg to Rosenheim, Semmeringbahn, Solder Summit. That's all freight stuff. Somerset Dorset Joint Railway, that's steam. South London, done a couple of those. South Wales Coastal, done a few of those. South Wales Main Line, only done one of those. I could do a couple of these, couldn't I? South Wales Southwestern Main Line, Southampton to Bournemouth, did that fairly recently. Suburban Glasgow, the Tehachapi Pass. Done none of those. The Isle of Widget, done a couple of those. Woodhead Line, I'm done. Tohoku High Speed Rail, did that recently. Wakayama and Sakurai Line, that is a great line. I love that line. Washington to Baltimore, not done any of those. West Coast Main Line North, done a couple. West Coast Main Line over Shap, not done many of them. West Coast Main Line South, done a couple. West Coast Main Line Trent Valley, done a couple. Weardale and Teesdale, done a couple. Welsh Marches, done a couple. West Highland Line Extension. Mallaig to Fort William. West Highland Line South. York to Peterborough, done a couple of those, and that's just in Korea. There's obviously some in standard as well. So I've got quite a bit to go through over the coming months that we haven't done at all. So I don't think I'm going to run out of content somehow. So there will be plenty more of those things to come. There we go then. We will end there. Next stream back tomorrow night on my own again, which is going to feel slightly weird. Doing some House Flipper. And then back with some idiots on Friday night to do some Forza Horizon 5 in multiplayer. Saturday lunchtime, Train Sim World 2. Saturday night, it's some power washing, where I may or may not be on my own. And Sunday afternoon with a couple of idiots for farming. So thanks to you lot in chat then for keeping me company for the last couple of hours. And here we go then. Let's press the button. Thanks to Griff, Ethan, Unwell, Nico, Trent and Michael for the annoying donations. Pontaboy for the many bits. Phil and Kinlane for following. Thank you very much indeed. Even Nightbot wasn't moderating that one. I love it when I have mods and no one watches the stream. Even Nightbot gave up. Thank you, mods. There we go. I will be back tomorrow night for some House Flipper. Thank you very, very much for your company, guys. I really do appreciate your support. I appreciate the donations. I feel very humbled when you guys donate money. It's just me sat here waffling. But thank you very, very much indeed. I'll be back tomorrow night for some more fun, frolics, mayhem and demolition. Until then, if you have been, thanks very, very much for watching.